So another neat trick you can do with the English wheel is you can use it to set body lines such as this. If you had to make a patch panel for this quarter panel, or if you're going to make an entire quarter panel, first thing you do is use the English wheel to put the crown in your panel. Even this quarter panel, which looks fairly straight front to back, it does have some crown. There's no panel on any car that's 100% flat. So you'd use the English wheel to put your crown in the panel, just a little tiny bit, and you would tip the edge of the wheel up to set this line. We'll show you how that's done. So what you want to do is you want to find a lower anvil that fits the inside of your shape the best. We're not actually using the center of the wheel to shape on anymore. What we're going to do is use the edge of this wheel to tip the panel. So find a wheel that fits inside and the corners won't contact, just for clearance. Then you simply take a piece of sheet metal, some shim stock, anything that fits nicely underneath the edge of this wheel, and you're going to tip that edge up to rise this up to contact there. You're going to bring the wheel up, leave a little bit of clearance. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have the line that you're tipping drawn onto your panel. You're going to use that looking at the top edge of your upper wheel as your guide, so you know where you're at. Put your panel in and then bring the wheel up. You don't want to wheel into the panel because you'll leave a dig mark. So get your panel set on your line, bring it up till you have light tension. You don't want to crank it real tight. We're not relying on tension here. We're not creating stretch. We're using the edge of the lower die to form over. So bring it up just enough that it's not a slip fit. It has a little bit of pressure, but you're not crushing it. Then you're going to use hand pressure to pull down across that bottom die as you wheel through. That hand pressure depicts how sharp of an angle you're going to get. If you want to tip it a lot, put a lot of pressure. You can always go back and do it again, so it's best to start slow. So I'm going to get down low and look at my mark. Get right on it. I got a little pressure down with my left hand. And I'm going to go right across that line, nice and even. Do a little more pressure. And something you can do is if you want the line to fade off, like you're a fading body line down the middle of a hood, right when you get to the end, just start putting less and less and less pressure, and then fade off to no pressure. So you can see how we set that body line in the panel. We have a nice sharp line that I faded off to 0 just by letting pressure off as I came through. We still have our shape front to back, but left our trim line right in a quarter panel or the peak of a hood. Now I was using nothing more than an English wheel and a shim stuck under one side of the wheel.